Hello to all my friends out there. Hi, you guys. Here we are again. I hope everyone is doing okay. Dollar Tree. I finally got some candles. So, one of the things that I hated about the coronavirus, and being trapped in the house was that out of control feeling. So I made some black tea. It's not quite ready. So at the first of the year, I was pretty much incapacitated. I got sick. And so I was laying around pretty much a couple months, at which time I realized, a virus. And then the next thing in March, we were all sequestered in the house. We were self-isolated if we knew what was good for us. And now here we are in June. Pretty much half the month is over, so half the year is over. So, some positive stuff did come out of it, like why you should stockpile food and why you should prepare for disasters of all sorts. And I hope everyone in Arizona is doing okay. Arizona was hit with a lot of protests and now a lot of fires. And one of the bad things we can expect here is fires in around September, and there's been quite a few, unfortunately. But in Arizona, they're striking right now. That's the necessary, the preventable stuff and the unpreventable stuff. So a lot of things can be totally out of our control. So a lot of people, myself included, I've been eating a lot. That's out of control too. So now I want to, I'm able to get out a tiny bit. I can't exercise indoors yet. I don't think it's safe, but I was able to get out and move around a tiny bit. So that helps. So now I want to make myself a moderate meal. 3 moderate meals, not too much, not too little. So the first thing I fried was, I fried some sausage. And I want to make some homemade burritos. Now this is a good thing that came out of this pandemic. I was horrified when I couldn't find any yeast, and they gave us the option of soda and baking powder, and I thought, that is not going to do the trick. Well, actually, that flatbread I made is pretty good, and tonight I'm going to make tortillas, and then maybe tomorrow night I'm going to try corn tortillas. It's very important to be able to make some kind of bread just for not running out of bread, fruit, and vegetables. So I fried my sausage, and the good thing about sausage is if you save your drippings, I don't want them in here when I'm going to fry my eggs. You can save the drippings, and you can make some gravy. You can put it in your beans. You want to save it. That's part of being prepared for disasters. Right now, it's not looking good in Beijing. Subscribe to Wuhan News and keep an eye on that, because that tells us where we might end up in a few months. So what I want to do is I want to go heavy on the sausage and not so heavy on the eggs. Sausage is actually, this kind is actually cheaper. So 4 sausage is 50 cents. An egg is going to cost you between 18 and 24 cents. But I just don't need that much egg. I just want enough. I put some margarine in here. I just want to put enough food in my burrito. Okay, so I have 1 egg, and this is some evaporated milk. This is the kind I prefer for stocking, but I do stockpile powdered milk as well, and I want to mix a little bit in my egg. It's going to taste better. So, I was talking to you guys about everything we do today creates our future. So if everything we do positive and future oriented for a positive future, things are going to turn out better. I mean, that only makes sense. So I want to encourage you guys to stockpile food. And if you don't have very much money, go to the food banks now. And so I came up with another 3 days food for $5. Also, you know, you could count that as a stockpile. This is not every blasted thing you eat, but this can really supplement your food bank or pantry or welfare money. Sausage, the dollar kind. Eggs, I suggest 60 at the beginning of the month, but if you only have $5, Dollar Tree. Potatoes, did I bring it? Yeah, I buy these at 99 cents only for $1. Bread, you can make your bread, it's a lot cheaper. Or buy a loaf of bread or buy a package of tortillas. And I'll put a little salt and pepper. So this is going to be a pretty substantial burrito. It probably could make 2. And so this much grease is enough for a nice batch of beans. So see my plants I bought for $1, and this little plant, this is one of the plants I sprouted from some seeds in my food. I don't know what it is. I wanted to mention something. You know, when my seeds didn't sprout, I saved the dirt and I threw it in a bag, and then, you know, I was repotting my plants and I used the dirt, and now I have seeds from the food, you know, that I saved the seeds. So start saving all your seeds and start trying to plant them. When I first started planting them, it wasn't very successful. Okay, so now here is my tortillas. And what I found out is you can actually save them, but you can also probably roll them out and freeze them. I think that's what I'm going to do this time. And they're almost identical to be made as the flatbreads, but I want to show you guys what I stockpile is. I hope you can't see my refrigerator door. It needs to be cleaned. In my freezer, I have frozen lard. So I use lard because it calls for lard. I use lard in my tortillas. So I doubt these if you make them from scratch, I doubt they would cost us a penny. They're cheap. You can buy about 2 pounds of flour. Ooh, my eggs look good, you guys. So I'm going to get my tortilla. I'm going to fry my tortilla in oil. You don't have to. You can. I just like mine fried. I want to put the filling in my. I want to roll my tortilla thin. You get used to the homemade ones and you won't want to buy them anymore. These are good. And they're cheap too. Remember my friend that went to Mexico and almost starved, and an old man gave her a bag of beans, a bag of rice, and a bag of potatoes, and told her to plant a garden? I can almost guarantee you she had tortillas. She didn't mention tortillas, but I'm pretty sure she probably had some. So I'm going to fry my tortilla in some, you know, I think I bought this one at Albertsons. Last month I didn't buy the tortillas at Albertsons. I mean, not Albertsons, Aldi's. I just got some at Walmart. And so one of the things I learned during this pandemic, okay, I'm going to switch places, is constantly be preparing for a disaster, any kind of disaster, all the time. So, okay, so now $5 for 3 days. Sausage, eggs, potatoes, bread, and a large juice, either fruit juice or vegetable, whatever you can find, or a large can of fruit or a large can of vegetables, and that is quite a bit of food. You know, the food pantries and food banks will give you quite a bit of food, but usually you have to make some effort. You know, I've tried to help quite a few people, and one of the main problems I had was trying to get them to go to a food bank or a food pantry and get the food. Now, when I was sick, I had no problems getting there. You know, and I even had some people go, "You don't deserve to be there." Okay, thank you. How do you know what I deserve? So now I'm going to put my tortilla in my oil, and this is going to fry up in a minute. Yummy. The homemade ones are the best, you guys. I'm just going to make one. I want to be brief. Now, while it is, ooh, it's looking good. Okay, so you know, one of the things that was a nightmare to me was no gloves. So I bought these for $1, and I'll be buying a few pair of these like every few days. I'm not going out without gloves. I don't want to. Could I? Yeah, I could. I just don't want to. I don't like to take unnecessary. Let me show you how good my tortilla looks. Look. You guys can do this. And so, you know, this tortilla is going to be tasty, and I doubt it costs $1. I don't know how much. $1 would be a stretch. I doubt it costs $1. You get used to this homemade stuff, and you're not going to want to buy tortillas. You're going to say, forget it. I can make myself a tortilla. It's easy. You don't have to fry these in any grease. You can fry them in a dry pan. I need another spatula. I want to make mine like a little. This is a lot of filling. Ooh, yummy. I don't have that good of tortilla skills. I'm pretty new at tortillas, but my tortillas sure do taste good. Let me show you get this recipe. If you don't have lard, use whatever you have. Shortening, butter. You can use your sausage drippings. That's why you want to save your sausage drippings. And get yourself, you know, like a pound bag of flour for $1. It's really going to help you out. Ooh, yummy. Okay, let's take this out. Take a look at this. It's a homemade burrito, you guys. The most expensive thing is the sausage. I wouldn't call it expensive. Okay, so now I'll leave it for a minute because it's very hot. I want to talk to you guys a little bit about stockpiling. So, and I have some salsa. What I did is I buy this salsa and then I grind it in the blender. It's very delicious. Okay, so when you're doing stockpiling, I got flour. I got this peanut butter from the Senior Resource Center. I got this salmon, and you know, I was thinking about this. You know, they give you usually salmon and peanut butter and tuna because that is going to give you some essential fats that you need. And then I have one of these canned hams. So let's say if you start running short on food, and then I have a corned beef. And so what I did, so just say these items here, this is actually quite a bit of food. One thing you can do with corned beef, besides corned beef and potatoes with eggs, You can make potato soup and put your corned beef in it. And I'm going to make that one of these nights. It's very, very good. And then, you know, peanut butter. I've been using that in those granola bars. It's delicious. And on the salmon, you can make salmon patties, but you can also like take, this is the good salmon. I buy the stuff for $3.99. But I can take like a half a can, and I can pour tomatoes, like stewed tomatoes, and bake it and make baked potatoes. That's a decent dinner with some green beans. And, you know, I've been making ham stuff, so you guys know about that. So if you're new to stockpiling, consider those items. And then today I bought some waffle mix because pretty soon I'm going to be making some waffles, because there for a while I was doing the continental breakfast thing and I really, really loved it. And then Walmart had these muffin mixes. Wild berry, chocolate chip, and you can use these to make waffles. I was investigating that. And blueberry. And you can also make muffins. And then I was at 99 cents only, and I got 2 cans of beets. And these are the whole beets, which are the ones I like for salads. You know, like a salad bar. And then I want to show you one more thing that I bought. And it's this. I got it at Dollar Tree. If you guys get a chance to get this, this has the best recipes. I couldn't believe it. It is only $1. I'll try to find one that I was impressed. How about this? I could go for a big pile of banana pudding. Let's see. How about this? I mean, there's just tons of good recipes in here. You know what I was thinking? How about this? You know what I was thinking, you guys? If you have to make like party favors, if you got some cute stuff like this, and you know, just some little things that could really be nice for like a baby shower or something. Okay, now let me, ooh, yummy. I said that was it, but it's not. I lost my B- rating, and I'm back down to a C+, because I lost 30,000 subscribers. So that was kind of a bummer. And so the reason I think it happened was because I wanted to change my channel a little bit. Remember I had all those short 2 and 3 minute videos? And sometimes I watch people's videos and I myself say that's not what I signed up for. And you know, I just don't watch them, and then, you know, they're winnowed out. And I also lost, I lost 30,000 views. And a while back, I lost a whole bunch of subscribers. Just to let you know, the views will cost you more. If you lose views, you'll lose all your money. So try not to do that. But I did it. It takes talent. So now say if you want to start a YouTube channel and you go, I couldn't do that. Just what kind of YouTube channels do you watch? Just copy theirs. People aren't sensitive. I don't care if people want to copy my stuff. They probably do a better video. So you guys think about a YouTube channel. And then I want to show you a couple things. One of the things I've been doing is working on the eBay. And I know some people don't like this, but I want to encourage you guys. So these are 3 of the dresses that I sell. And so, of course, I'm selling summer-type dresses. And so what to know about these dresses is that I bought them for $1. And I'm selling them cheap right now because I want to unload a lot of stuff. And these are some cute sandals that I'm selling. And so here in town, we have a place we can buy this stuff for $1. And then, you know, you try to sell it. And I figured I would sell it at the swap meet. So I have to show you now what I did. Today I went to Dollar Tree and I found they had eyebrow stencils. So see my eyebrows? Look at those eyebrows. I forgot how to do it. I used to use them all the time. So I did my eyebrows with stencils and I really liked it. And that's about it. But I didn't find too much makeup. What happened was I was looking for makeup and they were out of my color, of course, because they're out of half of the stuff. So now let me give you a little shot of my burrito. Take a look at this. As soon as I turn off this camera, I'm going to dive into this. Okay, you guys, please like, comment, and subscribe, and God bless you all.